Welcome to your A to Z guide to the 2021 Turkish Grand Prix. Having returned to the calendar last year after a 9-year absence, the intercity Istanbul Park Circuit is back again for 2021 in what should be another thrilling weekend in this championship. This video will help you get set for the race weekend, as we'll provide you with all the track info and circuit history about Istanbul Park. We'll also give you guys the weekend schedule and potential weather forecast, along with any news and rumors circulating the F1 world. So without further ado, let's learn a little bit more about what it's like to go racing in Turkey. Formula One heads to the shores of the Bosphorus for the Turkish Grand Prix close to the historic city of Istanbul, the only city in the world to sit across two continents, which are Europe and Asia. Located in the Tuzla district, the 5.3-kilometer track provides drivers and cars with a demanding test in many different areas. Istanbul Park's anti-clockwise circuit is made up of 14 corners overall, 8 that go to the left and 6 that go to the right. One of the most famous corners in all of Formula One is Istanbul's Turn 8 complex. It's very long at 640 meters, or 12% of the entire lap, and taken at very high speed, with several apexes that place forces peaking at more than 5G on the cars and tires. With this in mind, teams will be running higher downforce setups in order to push the cars into the tarmac and maximize their levels of grip. Drivers in turn will take their lap time at full throttle only 66% of the time, with the top speed being around 320 kilometers an hour. The pole sitter for Sunday's race will start on the right-hand side of the grid, with the run down to turn 1 being only 210 meters. Although it has a short history in Formula One, only hosting 8 Grand Prix, Istanbul Park has been a favorite of many drivers in the past 15 years. The most successful constructor in Turkey is Ferrari, who won 3 Grand Prix totaling 37% of all-time wins. Right behind them is McLaren, who won the inaugural Turkish Grand Prix back in 2005 and added one more to their tally in 2010. Mercedes and Red Bull are the only other 2 teams to have won at Istanbul Park, as they picked up the last 2 Turkish Grand Prix victories. Out of the current drivers on the grid, Lewis Hamilton has the most Turkish Grand Prix wins, with 2, as his most significant one came back here last year when he clinched his 7th Drivers' World Championship. Then you have Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Räikkönen, who both scored 1 win each back in 2011 and 2005 respectively. Overtaking is quite difficult in Istanbul, so pole position is very important. 62% of race winners started on pole, while only 25% were able to win from second. The only driver to win from outside of the top 3 was Lewis Hamilton last season, where he won from 6th in the rain-soaked classic race. The Turkish Grand Prix has seen only 3 safety car deployments, leading to a 37% chance of seeing one in Sunday's race. Here you'll find the session start times for free practice, the race, and qualifying. The times are in local Turkish time and in different areas around the world. Let's start off by looking at the predicted weather forecast at Istanbul Park. At the moment, things are looking clear and dry for the Turkish Grand Prix weekend, which is a welcome sight considering last year's race. Temperatures will be in the mid-20s all weekend, with periods of sun and some higher-than-average wind gusts to pay attention to. Moving on to the tire choices, Pirelli have chosen to go with the C2, C3, and C4 tires for this year, which is a step softer than 2020. Grip levels are expected to increase thanks to the softer tires, but also because Istanbul Park has been pressure washed to improve grip. Strategy will be an unknown because of last year's wet race, so free practice will be vital data gathering sessions. Istanbul Park is very demanding on the tires, so degradation will be higher than normal. Let's now look at the rest of your weekend notes for the Turkish Grand Prix. So that will wrap up this edition of the A to Z guide for the 2021 Turkish Grand Prix. I'll now turn it over to you guys, the fans. What are you expecting from this weekend's Turkish Grand Prix, and who are the favorites to take victory? Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below, and remember, if you enjoyed this video and want to support our channel, leave the video a like and check out the rest of our work. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the race.